All right, guys and girls, today we're gonna do a quick preseason walkthrough or go through on a Snoway 6 cubic foot salt spreader. We're gonna take the lid off. Take the cover off for the belt and the motor, and we're gonna check those over. Careful, these are expensive, they're stainless. I've lost them before for $3. And that's where my wrench was for the year. Thought I lost my wrench. Well, we know it's a 9/16. I loosen the tension off the belt so it doesn't stay under tension when it's not being used. This is a 9/16. Just take it off, check your Poli, make sure it's good. Then you just hold it over, tighten it up. The manual says 3/8 of an inch. I get it as tight as I can because I run a lot of salt through this. So if you hold on a second, I'll tighten this up and we'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. It's about 3/8 of an inch. There's a couple grease zerks on this thing. Not losing this again. Thought I lost it. I bought another one. Finish up my set. Let's see if we can turn the light on so we can see it. Right there's the grease zerk. Yeah, I know. It's dirty. Don't care. It's just greasy. So I already put about 3 or 4 pumps of grease in there. At this time, if you got any rust on your tray, go ahead, sand it down, shoot it with a piece of little bit of black paint. You can see I've done that right here over the years where it has been dirty. I like to wipe the inside down with like an Armor All. It seems to work the best. Then I spray the nuts and bolts down with fluid film. Now is a good time to check your tightness of all your nuts and bolts that hook to the frame. All these are 1/2 inch. And don't forget your motor bolts here. All 4 of these that hold the motor on, which one of the reasons I bought this salt spreader was because the motor was out of the way. It wasn't hanging down, so when I back into a snow pile, it tags it. You also want to check, Snoway calls them clod busters. They're just different size nuts and bolts. All 3 of mine, 4 of mine seem to be there. While you're here, check this side, make sure there's no cracks in it. So now we're going to tip her on end. We're going to check the bottom. Yep, I like to paint mine powder coat. Yeah, it's not the right color paint, but no one sees it 3 in the morning. This block here, this is nylon. It likes to wear out. My first one wore out. I replaced it with UHMW. Snoway says put a needle bearing greaser in there and grease it. What I did, I drilled a small hole all the way through before I put it on. Then I can shove a needle bearing grease gun in there and it just fills it up a little easier, a little faster. Check your hardware, your welds here, down around your frame. Make sure they're all good and tight. These bolts here, they like to rust out really fast, and yes, those need to be grade 8. I put 8 bags of salt, 8 to 9 bags of salt in this thing at a time, even though it says 6. So, you know, at 50 pounds a bag, that's a lot of weight hanging off 4 bolts. So, and while you got her down, check your connections. I keep this inside all summer. I need to clean those and put some more dielectric grease on them. The same goes for the truck end where they plug in. Oh, you know, pull them out. Pull your cover off. See what they look like. Yeah, those are pretty bad too. So, you know, You know, 20-30 minutes of prep time will save you from breaking down and not having any problems. This is my custom fabbed anti-rattle. I just welded a nut with a 1/2-inch bolt and just welded it to the receiver on 2 spots. It works pretty good, actually. Just tighten down with a 3/4 inch wrench. But anyway, that's basically it. You're just going to do a quick go through, make sure it's all there. Yeah, you can see 2 different color paint. I really don't care paint color because no one's going to see it because this is backed up against the truck. I like just to sand the rust off, hit it every year. As you can see, I need to do it again. Starting to get some spots that are thin where it's scratched, and on the bottom where it's starting to rust. You guys got to keep up on the maintenance on these things. You can see salt's extremely corrosive. I like using a product called Salt Away to clean them at the end of the year, and then I try to wash them down at the car wash at least once a month and never let the salt sit in them. One other thing on this, take this pulley off. You know, you got aluminum and stainless. Put a little bit of grease or anti-seize on this just to keep it from seizing up. I do it all the time. I use grease. And then check the play. This one's pretty tight, so, I mean, but if you got a lot of play in it, where you can hold the paddle with your foot and it moves back and forth, you need a new shaft or a new pulley. Try to use stainless or aluminum wherever possible, guys. I replaced those bolts last year with just regular grade 5 bolts, and you can see that's 1 year. So use stainless bolts whenever possible. Yes, it's more money, but it makes your life easier in the long run. So if you have any questions, ask them down below. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Give me a thumbs down if you don't. Tell me what you didn't like about it. Anyway, this is Dave. You guys have a good day, and thanks for watching.